Need to go? Unfortunately, class representative work calls once again. I can come with you. It's alright, Hanako. I'll just be going straight to the student council. There's no need to spoil a fine evening on my account. Besides, if you were to accompany on my way back to the school, who would keep our poor Hisao company? Okay. I can join you for tea again later tonight if you'd like. I may well need it. We agree on that plan, and Lily says her farewells to the both of us, taking her cane after Hanako passes it to her. Despite my offer to pay for Lily's share, she insists on giving us her portion of the bill, and gives her regards to Yuko as she takes her leave. And then we're alone. It may be all well and good to leave Hanako and I alone to have some time together, but all it typically means is the two of us sitting near each other in silence for a while. I wonder what I must look like to Hanako. I've never thought of myself as a scary person, but to have someone my own age acting this way around me makes me intensely self-aware, as if it's my fault she's so troubled. She might get more used to people if she were to stop being so cloistered in Yamaku, but then again, when even people get much older than her react so strongly after a single glance at her face, she may well feel the same way I do now. It's a real catch-22. If she stays in Yamaku, she won't get used to socializing, but if she leaves, any efforts she might try would get thrown back at her by the people who can't deal with her scarring. Want to order something else to keep us going? We haven't had much of a dinner after all. Hanako brightens and nods vigorously, glad that I brought up the topic for her. I catch Yuko's gaze, and she dutifully comes over to take our orders. Would you like something else? I'll just have a sandwich special and a hot chocolate. Bit late for coffee by now, Hanako. I'll have the same. With a nod and a bow, Yuko turns on the ball of her foot and returns behind the counter, where she busies herself fishing out bread and condiments and working the machine to make our drinks. Not a word is said between us until Yuko comes back. She smiles and gives our food and drinks before moving to a customer who's called for her attention. I give up on the prospect of having much of a conversation. That's always... No, wait. Wait, you gave up? No, don't give up. You gotta keep going. Just initiate a conversation with my companion and decide to just enjoy the meal, small as it may be. It tastes nice, and does most of the food here. After having a few mouthfuls, I notice something's missing, namely the sound of Hanako eating. Looking back to her, I see Hanako fidgeting a little bit behind her untouched sandwich. Not hungry? She shakes her head from side to side. Even as she does, the patch of hair she keeps over the right side of her face still does its job in hiding it almost entirely. It's not that. Ah, I was all ready to have your share too. You looked troubled. Is something wrong? I'm startled by her thinking that I'm the one who looks troubled, but on second thought she's probably right. My face may have given away my emotions without me noticing, and she's hardly a dim person, quite the opposite. We're friends, right? Friends. From the tone of her voice and shrinking posture, it looks as though I've hit yet another landmine. This is another reason why interacting with her is difficult. The self-imposed psychological barrier she puts up between herself and others, including me and most likely even Lily, is a shame that... I think that we are. I'm a little taken off guard by Hanako's straightforward answer. All the more so since I was about to give up on getting any reply at all. I see. Am I wrong? Sorry, No, it's just... Hearing confirmation of that from you is reassuring. To pick up on what you said earlier, since coming to Yamaku, I've been a bit uneasy about how I should relate with others. I find myself chuckling a little. It's surprising how much of a relief that was. I can feel my face smiling as I pick up my cup of hot chocolate and bring it to my lips. Ouch, that's hot. Yeah, you ordered hot chocolate, and I think it's the summer where you are. That's why I haven't eaten yet. I was waiting for my drink to cool down first. I guess I'll wait then. Hanako's smart, Hisao. You should just do what she does. I'm gonna look at the clock, because I can't see it from right here. Okay. I've got a few more minutes. I'm gonna try to record as much as I can today, because tomorrow I've got an interview to work at a zoo, so that should be fun. Although I might be sent to Africa to do some research there. I'm hoping at least, but right now I'll work at the zoo. But the both of us share a little chuckle. This situation isn't really that funny, but for some reason it feels like laughing is the most natural thing to do right now. I guess we're both a bit wound up about each other. I was so busy thinking Hanako was the one with something wrong, it took her to remind me that I was uneasy as well. But be that as it may, it still feels a little nice to have someone thinking about me like that in her own way. Following a long quiet trudge up the hill and into the school grounds, the two of us find ourselves between the two dormitories. Regular night patrols pass between the male and female dormitory buildings, both for security and to quickly raise the alarm for any medical issues that may arise. The guard currently on duty notices us and gives us a quick nod as he continues on his way. A loud yawn escapes from Hanako's mouth before she has the chance to cover it. I have little doubt she's fairly tired by now. Ow. I'd better be off to my room then. See you tomorrow, Hanako. Good night. We separate and begin to walk our separate ways, before I stop and look back. Hanako stands there, waving to me as she smiles. I smile and wave back to her, and after a few seconds she turns and walks up the stairs to her dormitory building, disappearing through the door. These little moments we share between us feel like a small treasure. One thing is sure, I want to protect that small delicate smile she so fleetingly wears around so few people. I wonder about all these feelings I have with Hanako when Hanako's around, and when I'm able to do things for her, whether they may be the seed for something beyond what we share now. Is it? Okay, for a sec I thought I died again. Okay. Loading screens, that's okay. I'm gonna have a piece of candy during loading screen. Don't load so fast. Oh no. Wrapping tort. The summertime sun is something better to be savored. But when combined with the clean country air, it's all the better. I think I'm gonna end it here. Start a new day. Wait, shady encounter. Huh. Wait, I'm at the track. What am I doing here? The track and field club members are horsing around on the field ahead. Some are playing with a soccer ball, others are talking, and a few laugh as two of them mock fight with each other. I'm gonna continue. I lied. I'm not gonna stop here. None of them pay me any heed as I sit alone on the grass, underneath the shade of a particularly large tree. It's a nice and peaceful moment after a dreary day of schoolwork. I played soccer pretty often before my heart attack. What is that sound? What is that sound? So I had thought it would be really nostalgic to watch them. What I'm feeling now, though, is quite distinct from that emotion. Oh, hello? Who are you? Oh wait, she's in my class. Oh, those were footsteps. I hear footsteps approaching from behind me, and I turn to my side to see one of my classmates taking a seat beside me. I'm taken off guard, as the two of us haven't talked much before, and I didn't think anyone would notice me here. Sup. Hi. No, it was Miki. Mura, was it? Just call me Miki. Surnames are too stuffy. Likewise, then. I got a huge piece of candy in my mouth now. And I have opportunity to eat it during the rolling screen. Laffy Taffy. 1 moment. This is taking longer than expected. Oh my goodness. Too chewy. We both look back out to the field where the guys are playing. Swallow this thing, come on. Ugh. We both look back out to the field where the guys are playing. It looks like they're getting ready to have a second game, with people spreading out to their positions and the ball being carried to the center of the field. It's still in my throat, jeez. Okay. Sure enough, the whistle is blown to begin the match, and they get right back into it. Not going to play? Nah, just gonna rest for a bit. What about you? You kinda looked like you wanted to play when you were watching us before. So someone did notice me after all. It's kind of a long story. Her face says that I've piqued her interest. I'm in Yamaku because I've got a heart condition. I can't really play soccer anymore. Wanted to be a soccer player, did you? No, I only really did it for fun. My friends played it, so I played it as well. Any of those guys playing could have been me before my accident, but I don't feel like I have any real wish to go back to that either. It's a little hard to explain. Well, Miki, I'm gonna end it here, because I think you were the shady encounter. So, yeah. I'm gonna save. And yeah, thanks for watching.